Hey everyone, Al Labaroa for Financial Intelligence Training. It's Friday, it's September 14th, and it's 2018. So the primaries are done, and now we've got 8 weeks to go for the midterms. And I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a very interesting election. Why? Well, we all know it's going to give guidance to the 2020 election, and that is certainly going to have impact to the markets on the potential of any future policy shifts. So let's keep a very close eye there. Now, in today's post, I want to take a different path. I want to share a story. I met with a financial intelligence training student this past week, and he shared what I thought was an amazing family history. He shared with me some of the cultural beliefs of the East, specifically China, and the four capitals as it pertains to China, Tokyo being one of them. Yes, Tokyo, Japan, not China. But within the Chinese mindset, Tokyo is the capital of the East. So moving through our discussion, he explained to me the defensive mindset and the survival instinct of the Chinese as staunchly compared to that of the Japanese, honor and death. Well, he cited an example of the Kamikaze pilot. One-way fuel, no parachute, dive bomb to complete the mission. Now, this had me thinking, man, those are two very different schools of thought. Now, I mean no disrespect to anyone of Japanese ancestry, but if I had my druthers, well, I'd like to survive. Now, I do understand that some causes are greater, and I'm speaking in broad strokes here, but I want to live. So I'd be more defensive and tactical in my approach to warfare. Now, as that relates to the markets and one's portfolio, I see often that the typical mindset is all in all the time. And when the market zooms higher, well, that seems to work out just fine. Where this changes rapidly is when that upward flight of the market, well, it runs out of fuel. And instead of a planned safe landing, the all-in, all-the-time mindset, to me, well, it resembles that of the kamikaze flight. Again, no disrespect to those of Japanese ancestry, but when drawing the parallel, I would assume that most, when given the choice of managing risk as it pertains to their portfolio, would rather a planned safe landing versus that of the kamikaze. Yet most don't have that thought out. They rely on their diversification as that parachute. The problem with the expectation is that correlation kills diversification. In other words, your portfolio could be deceiving you. So here you think you have a nice planned route, takeoff to landing, but your pilot, well, he's got something much different in mind. Now, this may be a bit of an exaggerated example, but it is said that the brain's emotional response to losing money, well, it's no different than that of the fear of death. In this instance, let's call that fear financial evanescence and the kamikaze syndrome. Well, FIT students will know the importance of adapting to changing conditions, how time frame and instrument diversification can help mitigate the often misunderstood risk in one's portfolio. So I hope this short note sheds a little bit of light and opens your eyes to the hidden risk lurking within your financial plan. In the meantime, if you're trading these moves, stock and stock options involves a substantial degree of risk. It's not suitable for all investors. And if you like the charts, as you know I do, well, past performance, it's not necessarily indicative of future results. I'm Al Labaroa for Financial Intelligence Training. Have a great weekend, everyone. Thanks for watching.